about 125 kids. And I'll say, okay, what do we have to do to, Erin, to turn her into a butterfly? What's she going to need to fly to Mexico? So I'm throwing that out to you guys right now. What does she need to get all the way to Mexico? So this is a little GPS system, Erin, for you, and it's going to help you get to Mexico. All right? Okay. All right, we're going to put this on. There you go. Your head works much better than this little guy. What else do we need?
Food.
Legs. Yeah, the butterfly needs legs to crawl up those flowers so that they can use their proboscis to suck nectar out of flowers. So I'm going to see if I can find some legs. Oh, yes. Erin, look what we have. Legs so you can climb up a flower. Oh, you are just the perfect size, aren't you? There we go. And now, how many legs do you think you have? Let's do that. You ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 legs to help you crawl. How's that? What else does she need? She's not ready yet. Well, I'll give it to you.
Give her a proboscis?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. She needs energy, doesn't she? And she can't eat hot dogs and hamburgers. She's on a liquid diet. She's going to use nectar. So there you go. Erin, you got your little proboscis. All right. And now, for lack of time, you're going to be able to, you're going to have to see as you fly, because you're going to look down and you're going to find flowers. So you need some big eyes.
Hey,
Now
Erin,
I'm going to put on your
picture?
wings.
Stand back from here.
I think I put your wings on backwards, backwards, but that's
So she'll fly here.
Oh, somebody got it?
And you know what? You need energy. So you're going to need some flowers. So there's your flowers. And Erin, I really have become very, very practicing. I think I really, really like you. And I want to find out whether Erin is going to make it, really make it to Mexico. So I'm going to put a little license tag on her. Just a tiny little sticker. And I will be able to find out whether or not she makes it to Mexico. You want to turn around? So she's got her tag. She's got all of her adaptations. Erin is ready to fly to Mexico.
Have a good trip.
Have a nice trip. Can I go with you? Erin, thank you.
Well done.
So we're going to just share our story with you today, kind of where we've been, how we got there, and what we've learned along the way, and why we think it's a good model.
Trees behind our school, and it was, no one went beyond those trees. We knew that it was not, it was sort of, it was a dumping site, it was, you know, all kinds of mess back there. But we decided to ask for forgiveness and not permission that summer and cross through that property, right, to head to Snowy Creek, which was on the other side of that property. And in doing so, one of the kids saw this and said, hey, why is that water orange? And I didn't have a clue, because I was not and did not know a whole lot at all about the environment. I was like, I don't know what it is. But that is what sparks the big question. And that's what sort of led us into this adventure that we went on in helping the kids figure out why that water was orange. So long story short, it was the site we discovered behind the school, behind those trees, was a train had gone through there. It was an old tipple site for the coal mine. And so when the mines closed, they took that coal and spread it out and left it there. And that was actually acid mine drainage that was headed into the stream. Then again, I really didn't know what that meant at all. Like I didn't really know like why that. I was like, wow, that's warm water. I don't mix up in there with the other stuff, you know, but that's sort of what left us into asking more questions and sort of sparked our whole adventure.
And so, yeah, that environmental concern is what actually brought the two of us together. And so,
So it's definitely the beginning of the partnership. We didn't know, so we had to go out and ask others to help us, you know, teach the kids this. We really didn't know the answers.
we've been working with Krellin for 10 years now, and I have been working in the field of environment-based education for 15 plus years, and at Canadian Valley Institute, we're a watershed restoration, watershed conservation and stewardship organization, and I do our youth-based education. So I work with watershed groups, other nonprofits and schools, trying to integrate the great things about communities into the schools and use it as part of their curriculum, really integrate it into academic standards on it. And she's like, that's what I want for my students, but I don't know how to connect it to. I don't know the science in order to connect it to the students to make it meaningful and a learning opportunity at even a kindergarten level up through 5th grade level. So that's kind of what started it. So when I came to her, I was like, this is what, you know, here's some ideas, here's what we do. First, we need to engage the community and talk to them. And that's when we really started kind of going down the road of the place-based education approach. And as we did lots of different things, and most things worked, some things didn't work, we learned a few things down the road. Part of the place-based education approach is that it does address ecological integrity. We did want to do something about that problem that we had. It tries to address community, social, and economic vitality, and Krellin has done an amazing job engaging parents and partners to the nth degree in a really, really meaningful way. Their parents do a lot more than just have funnel cake sales. They're very, very integral in their whole academic piece of their curriculum. All of these comes back to kind of the curriculum and what we're doing for the students before it's about a specific issue of climate change or whatever. So to do really amazing things for student achievement. And so as any school teacher, school principal who's concerned with standardized test scores, academic achievement, all that stuff, that's really anything you're doing needs to result in that so that it's not something extra placed on the burden of the teachers or the students or anybody else.